Alright. Damn. Bro, scoot over. Alright. QC.
Now the starting group for the
We're just trying. What type of? Where I go to type?
Go back, bro. Right there. That's the best one.
Milwaukee Bucks. The post-man, long-time duo.
What do you say?
Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Wembanyama. Pick up the 4 in the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3.
Bro, this little ass nigga. Oh my god. Bro, this is gonna be a tough game, bro. Like, this nigga's gonna get injured, bro. I can already tell.
Bounce to the outside, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Giannis. Walk up to there. Giannis has got his second basket of the game. Well, you can expect the threes to fly tonight, Brent. Both of these teams are full of sharpshooters.
Well, which team gets hot first, Kevin, I think is going to be most important. Shooting is rhythm. How do you establish that rhythm? You got to move the ball, move yourself. And maybe the team that gets hot first is going to be the one that ultimately comes out on top.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. I talked with Coach about how he plans to start.
Why is this nigga doing this? Nigga want the ball that bad game.
And then asked him, do you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan with a Greek freak. On multiple times MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis dumps it down.
You want me to put you on mute?
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Here's Wembanyama. And he hits the basket. Officials blowing whistles, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5
Why is this nigga so fast?
top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Fox against Lillard. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Uncovered. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Lillard outside.
Oh, he was so little.
Kuzma outside. Here's Giannis. From down in the low post. It goes. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Wembanyama up top. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And he banks in the lane. And That's now 9 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah,
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
I said, yeah.
Lillard scanning the floor.
Actually, do you want to stay on the phone? And then either stay on the phone or hang up.
Kuzma outside. Lopez from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Lillard left side. It's good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wembanyama, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Lillard missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30.
That's really loud.
No, that's the best one to use.
A game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets double every single time. No good on the second free throw. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation. Correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Oh, for the good you.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Lillard. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Giannis. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 7. Out left to the wing. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from DP. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And San Antonio has possession. And tried by Wembanyama.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lillard against Fox. Here's Giannis. Good. Pretty play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the walk down low.
Well, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Bucks trail by 7 from outside the arc. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fox Fox with the steal. Here's Castle. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him...
Oh, he got injured. I knew it. I told you. I told you. Oh my God, I told this nigga. Merz, I didn't tell you. What did I say? No, nigga, I said Giannis is gonna get injured this game. I already know.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a
oh my God.
There's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
I knew it, and that shit crazy.
That's on
This is the challenge. Fox.
Yeah, I'm just a god at this game.
Sometimes he's forced to.
I called it. I don't know why you think he's gonna win now.
Now here's Lillard. Fires for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Bucks, 21. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the fourth spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done. And he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. Saw 5 titles since 1999.
Bro, where?
He goated the nigga that was finna go in.
Demand, be fair, and lovely. You gotta know you care about it.
He said he was finna win.
25 years ago.
He thought he was finna win.
Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank
Don't
you.
let me get in your head, Marquis.
Bringing that to us. The three. Castle missing. Bucks trail by 6.
Marky boy. Bro, for real
Knocks it
though.
loose.
Give me that.
Stolen by Vassell. And Fox with a clear path to Wembanyama. Finishing the alley.
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Fox.
We got Wembanyama.
Rebounds.
Wembanyama.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too...
Can't stop him. Unstoppable.
Big miscommunication.
It's the end, bro. Giannis is out. You don't got no more bigs. That slow nigga's not stopping nobody.
Texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Spurs. And the shot goes down.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going.
Here's Fox driving inside. That one falls. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hey, Brent,
Bro.
he is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. He has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist, and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
A generational talent. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Lillard. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Lillard.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Fox inside the line. A rebound by the Bucks.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with it.
Getting to go. His fifth miss and 10 shots from the floor. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4.
He can't shoot.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Got nobody to get rebound.
He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Rocking that rim. Johnson in a big physical way.
Oh, I found the shooter.
Lillard against Fox. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs leading by 10. Johnson outside. Good on the triple. Johnson.
Oh, I found the shooter. It's going for y'all now, bro.
Fox against Lillard. That will fall for his 7 buckets. 7 for 15 in this game.
And Lillard...
You can't get back in the game. He's done for it.
Johnson against Portis. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. And 2 free throws.
Where?
Get that one to go with all the content. That's on Brook Lopez. You know, Greg, with a
Top.
combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich,
Being.
the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young...
Bro, I'm sorry I had to do it to you, bro. You said get them, game. You had a better chance with Wolves, but you said get them. And I told you this nigga was gonna get injured. You didn't listen. You should just listen, bro.
6 to shoot.
I know it,
To
bro.
the inside. And Lopez
I know it.
throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Give Brad for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
A shot by Lillard, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio leads by 13. Johnson surveying the floor. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San
Bro.
Antonio.
Yeah, fuck
Bro, you're not making, bro, you're not, bro. Cause why the fuck is you on real player, man? Like, who the fuck play on real player? Go to settings, man. Go to high risk reward. Go to both, bro. Go to both. High risk reward on both. Bro, hello, go back. And go to push. No. Go to push on release.
Continue to be aggressive.
Here's Kessel. And he takes.
You want to rewind?
And in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides, and it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
A lot of stress on the defense, these two. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Lillard. Rebounded by Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Castle. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. And the shot goes in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Wembanyama, no good. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Spurs have gone over 5 to begin this game.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 so far. From 7 feet, Wembanyama with a bucket.
He can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Fox against Lillard. Stolen by Wembanyama. That's good. Wembanyama's got 6.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Here's Lillard. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is really set.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Lillard finds Lopez. Johnson with a double team. And Lopez gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with
Bro, that was a good movie, man.
makings of an offensive juggernaut. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. The kick out to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Johnson. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
An athletic finish by Castle. Getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline quarter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here's Wembanyama following the score by Milwaukee. Rebounded by Kuzma. And it's in there.
Fuck, bro.
He's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Laid it in.
Let's go.
Nice touch off the window.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by
go.
Johnson.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
Now here's Fox. Over Lillard. Pass to Johnson. That shot no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And the dunk by Lillard.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
Spurs lead by 3. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Crafty move. And there's a 3-second.
Bro. Oh my god. This shit was funny.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Lillard with the drive. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Good setup.
Fuck, bro.
Rack perfectly for the layup. Lopez has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Outside Wembanyama. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Johnson against Lopez. From behind the arc. And Johnson is good for 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Fox. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Lillard outside. Kept alive. And it's good.
Are you fucking serious?
Contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
He's not making this though.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 1. Let's take a
Bro, my shit haven't even been charging.
second quarter after
They haven't been charging.
No.
And this has been a fairly close
You're not
game
winning
for the
nothing,
first
bro.
quarter. We'll see what
I'm
happens
taking
here
this
in
home.
the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense. And they're repeatedly putting themselves.
Bro, you gotta give me that. Why would you unpause it?
What you doing?
Bro, are you serious?
I'm finna just shoot.
Pushing it on the break.
Bro.
They're really getting after it.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, VA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
No problems knocking that one down. Johnson's got 6 points.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard. for Fox. A shot by Lillard, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, held De'Aaron Fox the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Pass to Castle. Out to Fox. Three-pointer.
Oh, this nigga can't fucking shoot.
Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Good foul, bro.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. Here he goes. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. It's stolen by Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vassell's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots. And Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
It's Prince on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Spurs lead by 5. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Tries again. Just 5 to shoot. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
To end the run, off the inbound, Lillard converting inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Castle, outside Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Lopez.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Poke loose. And here's Fox. Bring it up for San Antonio. Leading by 5. Putback, it's good on the putback. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Vassell. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim. Makes it look so easy.
Here's Lillard. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
San Antonio leading by 7. Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Fox powers it home.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bucks trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line and shoot it there. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Johnson. And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama up top. Out to Fox. 3 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Lillard with the ball. He's got 12. Now Lopez. Comes by Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 6.
And using that size to his advantage. I like it when Lopez pushes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
.14 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Fox with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. It's Vassell. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And both free throws good for Lillard. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Prince. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Lillard on the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. He got it up in time, but it did not fall. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel. That's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big time action so far. Throughout the first quarter, they ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
Separation on the scoreboard. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Keldon Johnson out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Castle in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. It's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Lopez. Gets it by Johnson. Here's Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Well, the players
why they keep bouncing off the rim?
Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Wembanyama. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Shots blocked. Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Lopez finds Kuzma. Back to Lopez. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that was good. Antetokounmpo has got 16 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Fox against Lillard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Lillard against Fox. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Yeah, it's not easy to try to knock Lillard off his equilibrium. So talented at scoring on the drive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Ryan, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Kuzma. Stolen by Vassell. Fox outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hard-working, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
The 3 from Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. Wembanyama past Johnson. Lopez against Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Kuzma. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Bitch ass nigga.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it.
Let's go.
And they've also been so active defensively,
We miss.
getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off.
No.
San Antonio leading by 5. Fox driving hard. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
There's some contact there, but Fox Fox just refuses to let them hold him back.
Lillard against Vassell. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 28.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to Lillard. Three is out. No good on the shot. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Castle from outside the arc. Good. The assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Now here's Lillard. And he's got 28 now. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They're leading by 8. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the inside. Here's Prince. Got a hand on it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Lillard around. Pass to Lopez. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs lead by 10. Wembanyama up top. Defended by Lillard. Off target from outside. Milwaukee is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Free throw good. Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard. And here's Wembanyama. He's got 26. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds in the game. Prince on the attack. And a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Quarter bros are coming back.
The San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Fox against Lillard. Johnson with the defensive effort. Who was stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Shot from 16. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Bro.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis.
Oh my God.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
At the line for Giannis
falls for Antetokounmpo. Here's Fox. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Wembanyama, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
The Bucks trail by 8. From the low block. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Good work defensively by Lopez.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see.
That shit should have been dropped.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Lillard. And they pick up 2. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Oh, Fox for the steal. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Lillard with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. The three from Prince. Gets the three to fall.
Come on, bro.
Calm and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Wembanyama driving in. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Giannis striding in. That one goes.
Why are these niggas blocking?
23.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Wembanyama.
Unstoppable.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Prince. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Covered by Johnson. Lopez can't hit. Spurs lead by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. And there's another one for the Spurs.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Antetokounmpo inside. Wembanyama on it. Here's Kuzma. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Lillard's got 38 points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tipping.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Out to Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Kessel. Antetokounmpo covering. Offensive board. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Let's go.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Lillard against Fox.
try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Yep, count it. Johnson's got 8 points here in the quarter. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game. And, yep, it's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The Bucks trail by 10. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Spurs.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Lillard. Rebound
Let's
by
go.
Johnson. Wembanyama scanning the floor.
And I got more points to that nigga than me and Lou. Yes, I did. And he had 42. Look. Look, bro. 43, 42. How many rebounds? 11. Yeah, but he just outdid the team, man. How you feel about that? Well, our stream finna end. I'm tired.